Yeah, that felt good. I think the reason when that game was on, is he stood on his head. He was incredible tonight, and individually, I don't think I've had the puck roll on me that much in a game. I had one in the first strat pass to me in the slot. I was wide open and grabbed it, rolled off my stick. I had one on the power play where standing still, was open the slot, and then 2-on-1, it rolled off my stick. So, it's funny when you just get the puck, you don't have to think, you just go in and shoot it. It works out. So, that's it's nice.
Kind of like the shootouts and the overtime winner. I mean, you've been big in the shootouts. You scored the last 2 times, and you scored there.
Yeah, I mean, the last 3 games, I felt like I've got a lot of chances, and I'm a big believer, and I mean, you can just keep creating as much as you can out there, and I mean, eventually something's got to go, and it'll just roll from there. So tonight was no different. I had opportunities for 3 grade A chances, and rolled off my stick, and finally got the one in overtime. So that was nice.
Can you describe the way? I mean, you admitted yourself that you wanted to be better, but can you describe the way Todd has worked with you through this? What his role has been?
Yeah, well, they're both positive guys. I mean, Todd's definitely pushed me along. Jay Woodcroft, our forward and power play coach, has been great. It's been frustrating for me because I want to be out there. I know the player I can be, and when things aren't going right and you're coming back from injury and you're coming back in mid 15 games in and the guys are rolling, it's not easy. I've never had to go through anything like that, but I'm starting to finally catch up, I think, and I'm just hoping I can take off now and help the team win. That's the main thing I want to do.
How big is this win?
Good.
Mark, take us through the high of beating the best team in the league tonight.
Yeah, it's I think there's belief in it that we get the job done. It might not have been outside this room, a lot of people giving us much of a chance, but we've played some of the best teams in the league pretty tough, and have come out on the wrong side of things. So to come out on the right side of things tonight, backed by our goaltender with an outstanding effort, he gave us obviously the chance to win that hockey game. It feels pretty good.
What does 3 wins in your last 4 against some really good teams like you mentioned, what does that do for this group, especially considering how down people might have been on this team a week and a half ago?
Yeah, well, hopefully it builds some confidence in the room. We went on a run of 4 straight earlier in the year and kind of took a step back. So hopefully there's been a lesson learned. We're at a different stage now in the year, but we've got to keep going. We've dug ourselves a bit of a hole here. We've got to keep winning hockey games to get back to where we want to be.
This one started tonight. I don't know that we would have predicted a overtime victory, but you guys managed to sort of push back. And
yeah, I thought Anders was great. I think he makes 2 breakaway saves in the first period there. If any indication the first period was going to be that he was going to be great tonight, and gave us a chance to come into the first intermission leading. And I thought our penalty kill did a great job down the stretch with some big kills. They really took it to us. Coach kind of read us the riot act there in the first intermission, and I thought the players responded. I thought we were better in the last 2/3 of the hockey game and got rewarded tonight.
Battle effort, and I think the key for our win today was our penalty kill. I think we killed 4 of their power plays, and they have a very good power play. So our penalty kill really shut them down and put up a great job tonight. So I think that was the difference maker.
You had to make a really tough save early. I think it was a glove save. Does that help you?
Yeah, of course. You kind of get in the game right away. So I think I got a little lucky, but I'm happy I was able to get it in my glove. And after that, I kind of felt like I was in the game.
How important do you think these last 2 wins for this team have been?
Oh, huge. A big confidence boost for us to win these past 2 games. It's been 2 very tight games and close games, and to win both of them in overtime, or one in overtime and one in shootouts. It's huge for us, and shows that we have some good character and has a good team.
Can you just describe for us what these performances that you personally are putting back to back, what that does for kind of your overall confidence, how you feel?
I feel pretty good. I'm just trying to go out there and like perform at my best level every night, and trying to stop every puck. And I think I had some very good help from my teammates this past few games, and they've been really doing a great job blocking shots and being in the shooting lane. And so it's a team game. It's not only one person or two or three. It's a whole team game to win hockey games.
When your game is dialed in like that, what are you doing well? I mean, obviously you're still stopping pucks, but what's going so well for you?
It's a lot of it's a big mental. As a goalie, you need to be focused throughout the 60 or 65 minutes. If you lose focus for a split second, then usually you get scored on. So you need to be able to keep focused throughout the whole game and then track the puck. You need to see the puck and track the puck, and that comes in with the guys doing a good job on boxing out players. So they give me a free view of the puck, so I can see pretty much every shot.
Is this one of those nights where their goalie just stole it?
Yeah, I think we had great opportunities to score, and we should have put a couple of few behind him. But we'll have to learn from it and try to score next game.
Especially that first, 5-7 minutes where you really could have put them back on the heels?
Yeah, we had some really good scoring chances, like not ordinary shots, but real. So we should have scored early in the game, but we had to grind it, and we got off with a point. So at least we take that, but we wanted to have two.
Getting here in the middle of the night after Vancouver mean anything?
No, I don't know. I think every team does it with their road trip. So, I thought we were off to a good start. Like we talked about, we should have scored, and I don't think that's because we got in the night.
So do you just stick to that game plan and hope?
Yeah, just keep working. We wanted to score, obviously, but today wasn't the day we put the pucks behind him. But I know this team can score. If there's anything we can do, it's score goals. So we just have to keep battling, and we'll score the next game.
And the approach you guys wanted to take for overtime as well?
We want to play a good structured game. We don't want to give them anything. I think we played good in overtime before. Today wasn't the best maybe, but I mean 3-on-3. There's going to be mistakes, and there's going to be good scoring chances, and they capitalized from it. But I think we got a good structure going on the overtime, so we'll bounce back.
Appreciate this.
Yeah.
It's our hot goaltender too. Yeah, that's something we talked about. He played really good against us in Dallas, and obviously he stood on his head, but at the same time we got to execute on our chances, and I thought it was a pretty good effort. We've back-to-back games getting in late. I didn't think we sat back at all. We took it to them, so it's gonna happen. Get right back on the saddle here next game.
When guys is hot like that, I guess what can you guys do? Just get one person in there, different ones, and what's the mindset?
Yeah, it's our guns. They knew they had to shoot more, and they were shooting, but he just seemed to have their number. So I think we had north of 40 shots. So you got to take your hat off sometimes to him, and he played a heck of a game.
Just the
Look, guys, looked like you played a pretty good game.
Yeah, that goalie was pretty good. He was good in Dallas when we played him, and he was good tonight.
You guys could have really put this game away early. I guess you guys got off to a good start. Wes been happy with that.
We got down early in the first, so it wasn't the start that we wanted. But I thought we generated a lot of chances, just didn't bear down on them.
Just a matter of running into a hot goaltender tonight. You outplayed them pretty bad.
Yeah, there was no doubt. And they made some great saves right off the start. We probably could have had 3 or 4. And third period, I thought we were really on top of them. And I don't know if we gave them a scoring chance, but we had 5 or 6 grade A. And at the end of the night, these last 2 games, we've played really well, and the goaltenders have been good. But our power play had a couple real good looks, and I thought we missed a couple good opportunities. And he made some good saves, so he made his share, that's for sure.
You guys seem to have a lot of energy for a team that played the night before. I guess you're happy with that.
Yeah, the energy was excellent.
We talk about getting so slow sometimes and then coming out. It seems like you're playing better.
Well, we can't be disappointed with 6 out of 8 points on a road trip. You look at that in the point system. You've basically won 3 out of 4. So we got the points that you need, in a 4-game block. But I thought these last 2 games we really played well. We just, we're missing too many real good opportunities to put teams away.
Goaltender steal a win?
Yep, that was a hell of a performance. When I come in, I walk down the hallway and I think, okay, what's Jonesy going to ask me, or somebody's going to ask me today? And my answer was going to be, what a great game by Nielsen. So he stole the game. He gave us a chance to win, but there's still guys that were blocking shots and doing some of the things that we needed to do to get the victory. There were some pretty admirable performances, and then there were some poor ones. And just shows that there's a gap between the 2 teams, a first-place team and a team that's in the bottom third, that we have to close over time, personnel-wise, systematically, effort, skill, size. All those things have to be improved, and we'll work on it.
What about the part that you beat a Central team for the first time this year?
Hey, it doesn't matter who we beat. We'll take the wins. We're happy. I think we took advantage of a team. Now, they still had 40-some shots on goal and some real good looks, but we took advantage of a team that's played 3 games in 4 nights and traveled, and we know what that feels like. We did that in Toronto the other day, and we didn't have the energy or the life to play a hard game, and they did, but their polish wasn't quite where it normally is, and we took advantage of it.
With the exception of that Toronto game, you strung together 3 out of the 4 games. How are you feeling now? Are you feeling like you're kind of not turning the corner, but going in?
Well, we're putting some points in the bank, but a game like tonight, especially the first period, is really frustrating for the coaching staff and probably for the players too, because the layups that we gave them. If Anders doesn't play the way he does, that game gets away on us so fast we don't even know what happened. So that part of the game is concerning and frustrating for us right now. We can fix those things, and then on the other hand, mixed emotions. We get points we need. It's important that we get rewarded sometimes for wins. But I do know, again, I've said it before, we've played better games and lost than we did tonight when we won.
You're talking about guys blocking shots there in the third. And what can you say about your penalty killers, the way they stepped up?
Did a tremendous job. First of all, they had to work too much, in my opinion. So we went to the box a little too much. But they did a tremendous job of being in lanes and taking away the dangerous spots. And when your penalty kill throws up a perfect night, normally your best penalty killer is your goaltender. And like I said before, he was if he wasn't the first 2 or 3 stars, he should have been.
Draisaitl in overtime?
I'm sorry?
Draisaitl's play in overtime?
I challenged Leon about halfway through the game to get going because I think there was more there, and he started to get going. In open ice, he had the great poise to make the pass, and finally Ebbs didn't pick a spot, he just shot it, and it went in. Now he may tell you differently, but I thought he just released the puck and believed he was scoring rather than over clutching and over handling. So good for him.
What did you see in Kara to move him up with Paul?
I thought he provided them some size and space. He handles the puck well. I think he's getting better as time goes on. We shuffled the lines around a little bit. We had to do something to create some type of urgency, and I thought we woke a few people up, got better nights from others later on in the game. I'm sorry?
Mark Bain would be one of those ones who did not have a very good game.
Well, in fairness to Mark, I think Mark needs to hear my evaluation first before I give it to you, so we can talk tomorrow if you want.
You did sit him down for most of the game, and then he takes a penalty when he goes out there.
Yep.
You need to just, you've been waiting for a goaltender to really grab on and run with things here. Is it just a matter of continuing to ride the hot hand as long as he stays the hot hand?
Yeah, it is. He's working a lot, though. They're not 21 save nights right now. Tonight was if he doesn't leave here exhausted, he's a Superman. But we played. I think guys were figuring out eight games in 12 nights now, or somewhere in that range, 7 and 12, 8 and 12, and he's been involved in a lot of them. So our next 2-day break is coming up Monday and Tuesday, where the whole team gets a rest that's needed. We've got to get through one more night. We'll make a goaltending decision tomorrow. We'll see how fresh he is, but he's playing well right now. It's pretty evident.
Okay, thanks.